folks, and welcome to another edition of New Zealand to the World. I am Parkera, and we are starting on the transfer screen today. Now, it's unfortunately not due to incoming transfers, it's outgoing transfers. So we've lost a couple of players. Well, okay, so as you may or may not know, I'm not sure if I touched on it, Daniel Mullen here, he wanted to leave to a bigger club to further his experience, I guess, bigger team, back in the beginning of the season. And I said, look, yep, sweet, I'll give it a go. I'll see what we can do. Nothing came through. But this opening window, there's a few offers for him. So I finally got him. He's on his way. Well, he's gone to that team for only about 18k, but they could rise to about 20k. I mean, this guy's old. He was a decent backup at 34 years old, so it's a pity we have lost him. We also, unfortunately, lost Robert Spencer. Okay, this guy has gone to, what's the team again? Geelong. The board, there was a few offers for him, and I'd been obviously negotiating. Thought if we can cash him for over $1 million, I think it will be good for the club. He's only 25 years old. He did have a lot more potential. Unfortunately, the board took an offer because it was too good to be true. I did attempt to. Well, I went to the board and said no, because I wanted to negotiate it myself, and they said no, sorry, we need the funds. So they took it. They took the offer. I guess I kind of was like, okay, at the end of the day, I'm going to get some money for him. This could potentially rise to 1.7 million. We did owe Brisbane 40%, I think, of the about 400,000 of the last of that deal too, but it's helped us a little bit in terms of money. We did have offers for Galloway coming and also Simovic. Both of those I was able to protest with the board, and they accepted my protest and cancelled the offer. So I kind of figured, well, the board said no to this one, we'll take the money. So unfortunately, they're more outs. We've spent nothing, but we've couped 1.4 million with a potential to go up to 1.7 million there, which kind of, it helps the bank account a little bit. We're still in the red by 1.7. We're still shite, and transfer budget's 177,000, so it's not too much, but that is the way. We also, if we go back to who we are, and I'll just show you the screen here, you'll notice that Greenacre, my assistant manager, has now gone. Perth were without a manager. They sacked their manager, so they came in for Greenacre, and I had an option to just to talk to him, I guess, and say, hey, bro, come and stay. And he said he didn't appreciate me interfering in his career. That's the kind of thing he came out with. So eventually he went. And so yeah, we lost Greenacre as our assistant, which was a shame. It was a very much of a shame. But what we were able to do, now this guy here, Phil Yarnold, I got him in. He's promoted from the assistant, the youth manager. So I brought him in, basically promoted him within as the assistant manager. He's got good ability and potential stats, really decent for tactical. I'm not too fussed about his man management. I think that will go up. He's only 42. And he's a good defending coach there as well as tactical. So I've brought him up, and as you'll see here from the side, he was the youth's manager. Brought him up as our assistant manager. So he's taking over the reins now. When I can, I'm going to try and send him on another course for his Continental B license. But when the money's short, we won't be able to do that. So let's go to the schedule now. Where you last left us was Brisbane Roar. So we've, with the 4-2 win. We then 3-3 to Adelaide. Now we were 3-2 up at one stage, pretty late on in the game, 79th minute, and they came back actually 3-0 up, I should say. No, 3-2-1 up. They came back with 2 late goals to equalise 3-3. Very disappointing, and I let the team know that. We had a good chance there. 3-1 up. We should have closed the game out. I went to the wall tactic probably too early, like in the 75th minute, and I think it told. It gave them too much time to counter us and attack, and we couldn't do too much. So unfortunately, we dropped some points there. and it was very disappointing. We then followed this up with a hard-fought 1-0 win over Newcastle. This was a tough game. 66th minute goal by Pike there was the only difference. First half was one of those ones that just flew past, and the second half not much more really. So I changed up the tactic a bit to our narrow formation, and we were able to pinch a goal there. We then fought to Western Sydney. Now this was going into this match third, which we still are, and they were first. So a win here would have put us definitely on top. I'm satisfied with the draw here, to be honest. I think it's more satisfying than the Adelaide one. As you can see there, we're 2-1 up. That second goal from us in the 75th minute really was a late goal, tough goal. It was a tough game, and they were able to equalise just towards the end in the 87th, which was disappointing to concede, but they were a better team. You could tell why they were first. So I'm happy to pick up a point there, and going into the game today against Perth Glory, who will also be against Greenacre. So look at the table here. You can see that we are third on 24 points with 3 points behind first. But it's also still very, very tight, down to basically in the playoff zone, 22nd. So I mean, if we lose here and other teams win, we could drop down as far as 6th. And maybe some pressure there from Adelaide. So a win here would be very vital for us. We are playing Perth, but Greenacre's just taken over. So it'd be interesting to see. I'm surprised there's been nothing in the press for the pre-match conference about it, but we'll see. There may be a tunnel. But anyway, let's get into the game here. We are starting now. I have decided to start with a narrow formation here. Need to pick a player for the middle now, because obviously good old Rose has gone. That'll probably just be my Uber Eats or on his way. So yeah, I am recording this today, which is, I think, the 29th of July. These videos, so the August videos, obviously are coming out 3 days or twice a week now instead of the 3 times a week, just to give me some more time with the move and things, as I've mentioned. But let's have a look and see who we can pick here. So we're going to put Rose there. I am going to bring on... You know what? We're going to drop Singh down a bit there. I think we'll put Singh there as a central midfielder. Deep line playmaker we've already got. I'll leave Singh as a central midfielder. I'm going to bring Chris Lee on here, and he will play as that shadow striker. Not ideal, but I think, actually, no, you know what we're going to do? We're going to change them up a bit here and mix and match. He does play advanced playmaker, which we kind of have. So we'll give him the support role for the advanced playmaker. I will move then down to the central midfielder, and I'll just put him as automatic for Lewis at the moment. And we'll see how we go there. So the team is Alsop, who has not relinquished his starting position to Singh Sandel since he took over. So Singh's really under the pump here. Galloway on the right with Thornley on the left of defence. In the middle, as always, is Eugene and Den. So midfield is Lewis, Rose and Lee. Singh as a shadow striker, and Mao and Brown up front as poachers. On the bench, we have Singh Sandel, Hall, Flore, Pike, and Shakespeare. So that is the team we're going to go with today. So let's see how we go. So the move is this coming week in reality. Like I said, I am recording this on the 29th, which is Sunday. Oh my goodness. So I went to the lawyers last week. It's all been done and dusted in terms of that. I've just got to obviously transfer the money, and then we can go from there and see what happens as the tunnel's being there. Dressing room, is there any fears that the club departure could significantly harm? He's one of the players to leave on our watch, not with the last. There won't be any problems, I'm sure of that. You know what? We focus solely. It's been reported that Morrison sold without even consulting you. How do you feel? It doesn't make things easy. Let's put a bit of action there as we kick off. So yes, so the house, all signed up, sealed and delivered. Got to transfer the funds obviously next week. So the plan is on Friday. Well, the Friday I get the keys. It's settlement day. I'm going down to Mangakino on the Thursday. to have a final inspection of the house, make sure they haven't taken things that they shouldn't have, like the dishwasher's gone and things like that. Gives me a last chance to check out things. And I'm decided to probably go down, stay down there, take a carload of some food, clothes and some bits and pieces that I can, clothes, dishes or whatnot, as we score a goal there. Who's that? Eugene off the corner. Nice. He doesn't score many unless he's taking penalties, so that's pretty good. I'm right with that. But yeah, so I'm going down to do all that on Thursday. I'll probably stay the night over there on Thursday, and then Friday morning hopefully can pick up the keys. I need to call the moving company again tomorrow just to finalise with their, I guess, logistics team if they can deliver on Friday afternoon. They should hopefully get back to me, but if I haven't heard by tomorrow afternoon, I'll be giving them a call. As Perth go on the attack here and concede a goal we have. So it's 1-1 after the 21st minute. So we drop down to first again. So I'm going to demand some more from these guys. So yeah, it's going to be a long week, like I mentioned in my channel update and other ones. That's why I have pre-recorded far ahead. I do thank you guys for your comments in regards to the Phoenix and leaving. Most of you seem to be in the same agreement that I was. I just decided to give it one more season because I kind of got greedy. I wanted to go to see if I could do the three-peat. This season it's looking harder, but you never know. If we do it from this spot, it'd probably be a bit more satisfying in the sense. But we'll soon find out. It's just a matter of time. But yeah, I did do a second save in a way when I was making that decision. I kind of did an alternate save where I had left the Phoenix, and I did actually pick up another club, which I won't say. It was a Scottish club though. And oh, beautiful! Brown goes to town. I'm gonna miss Charlie Brown. Hasn't been as prolific this year, but he still goes to town now and again. We move up to second place. That's good. So where were we, guys? Yeah. So twice a week the FM18 will be out Mondays and Fridays, just to give me a bit more breathing space, because like I said, the move settling in. Oh my god, we are sucky at defending. This is just okay, just put in a concentrate there, guys, because that was just rubbish. I mean, they are coming from corners. I think both their goals have come from a corner, but we dropped down to third again. We're losing some valued points here, I believe. So we'll see how we go. So 2-2 going into the 45th minute. Lewis is able to get the ball and finds Brown. Brown finds Singh, who finds Han Mao. Mao. Could have done better. So yeah, I've ordered Uber Eats. It's almost here. So there may be a little clip in the recording as I go and get that. We shall soon see. Maybe I'll leave it here at halftime until they arrive and then done and dusted. We shall soon find out. But that is halftime. 2-2. We are going to... I'm going to tell them that I'm not happy with the performance. I do want some more. I'm going to just have a look at some of the analysts here. Shorter passing. What have I got? Actually, team talk, tactics. We're going to go to more direct passing. Let's take the mix. Let's just take that off. I'm going to go clear the flanks. I think control was still good for us. Okay, we'll just do it at that. I'm not going to make any changes right now. We will soon see what happens. Okay, so everything's good. Right, so I'm going to leave it here. I'll be back in a second, guys. Okay, and we are back. So I've just got my Uber Eats Peter Pit. Very nice. So yeah, that's my latest addiction. As we kick off, so I haven't made any changes to the formation or tactics yet. I may do that. Nicely covered there, Rose. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make that change now. We're going to go back to what works for us. Han Mao, I'll put him on for Rose there. And for Singh, I'm going to put Han Mao there as a target man attack. Singh can stay on their left. Rose for Lewis and Lee. So Lee will come off there. Okay. And we will bring on Hall. And we'll see how that goes just for the change there. Just going to have a look at the instructions. I'm going to do a bit of a running at the defence here. And let's go look for the overlap and just see if we can get something extra. I'm going to go control as well. Okay, let's confirm these changes and see if we can, i.e., get something out of the game. Oh. Yeah, I just want to say also, guys, once I've settled in and hopefully I can get some sort of a studio set up or just a decent permanent setup again, and a few bits and bobs. But basically, I'm looking like maybe end of August, early September. I'd love to do some collabs with you guys out there, Bood, Rampant, even Bobby G. Just see what we can do together, have a bit of fun. Doesn't have to be FM related or something, you know, maybe just whatever. So yeah, anyone else as well, if you'd like to, we can just hit things up. Also, some of the things I'm looking at doing is probably looking at, I'd like to get some streaming done and see if we can. Oh, Sing is down and out. Gonna put Shakespeare on there. Sing's picked up a knock. Gonna put Pike on there, but okay. I'll confirm that. Okay. So yeah, I'm looking at streaming. I'd like to get into some streaming. I'm not sure if it's going to be Twitch. I might just start with YouTube as Galloway goes with a free kick here. Oh, lovely! Woo! Boop. Oh, you gotta love. That is just classic. Direct free kick. One of those rarities in FM18, and we score from it. This could be the difference. I'm tempted to go for the wall. I'm going to just go from there to standard now. We're just going to actually, you know what we'll do? We'll go counter. And we'll see if we can make that change effect. Because here they come again. Oh, beautiful tackle, Danny. Pike. Just hoof the ball. Okay, that's yours, Hall. Okay, Shakespeare's on the end of it. Come on, pass it. Finds Brown. Back. Hall. I love these games. I freaking love it. Oh, just games like this where things can just turn on their head. I mean, they can turn on their head the negative way, but when it's like this, it's just so... It's like a real game. I mean, it gets the same emotions and things going. What a way to go. Lewis here. Can we score again? No, not this time. Okay, 30 seconds, guys. We just need to hold out. If I can click on the button. Oh my god, this is annoying. Only seems to be me. We'll just leave that now as Shakespeare's got the ball. Finds Lewis. Went wide. Pike was... No. So they're going long, but we should be able to take care of this. Galloway to Hall. Hoofs it long. That's it. Over Rover. 4-2 win over Perth Glory. Excellent result. I'm really happy with that. We're going to go passionate. Well done, lads. It was a good win for us. Oh, yeah. So let's go into there and just see what comes up, shall we? See what else we've got going. I'll tell you now. So it still keeps us at third. So obviously other games didn't go our way. So it's going to be hard here. But at the end of the day, we are where we are. So the table still looks like the third. So we've got a 4-point gap now over fourth, which is good. And we've still got that 3-point gap against Western Sydney. And they're just a 2-point gap against Melbourne there. So it's going to be an interesting few games going forward. So I've got next to plan is to come back is against, where are we now? I'm probably going to skip ahead and come back against Western Sydney and then finish off the season against Melbourne City. There may see some changes along these last 3 games depending on how the regular season's panning out. But I think, again, if we can come back to Western Sydney, who are currently first, it could be an interesting clash there. And Melbourne City, who are currently second. So I think those games will work out in our favour. So, all right, folks, I think we'll leave it there. I am Parkera, as always. And, yeah, hopefully this video should be episode 70. So this should be coming out on the 24th, which means I will be in Wellington when you're watching this. And with any luck, having a real good self-birthday treat. I know I will be. But look, take care of each other, fellas. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. If you are subscribed already, make sure you hit that notification bell. and like this video, and as always, comment down below. All right, folks, I am Parkera. Thanks for joining me today. See you.